What if I told you that for a few terrifying minutes, 4 humans vanished from Earth completely? No signal, no communication, just a spacecraft wrapped in fire, falling from space. And yet, this mission wasn't a disaster. It was humanity's boldest step forward in over 50 years. April 1st, 2026. At Kennedy Space Center, the most powerful rocket ever built by NASA stood ready. The Space Launch System wasn't just another launch vehicle, it was a symbol that humanity was finally going back to the moon. Inside the capsule sat 4 astronauts, not just representing one country, but the entire world. For the first time in over half a century, humans were leaving Earth for deep space. At 6:35 p.m., engines ignited, the ground shook, the sky lit up, and within seconds, they were gone, riding a pillar of fire into the sky. Everything looked perfect, almost too perfect, because just minutes earlier, there was a scare. A critical safety system, the flight termination system, showed strange readings. If that system failed, there would be no backup. But it turned out to be nothing more than a faulty sensor. Still, it was a reminder. Space doesn't forgive mistakes. 8 minutes later, they reached space. Earth slowly shrank behind them. For the first time, this new generation of astronauts saw something few humans ever have: our entire planet in one single frame. A moment later named Hello World. Not a simulation, not a stitched image, just Earth floating in darkness. Beautiful, fragile, alone. But space missions are never perfect. First problem? The toilet. Yes, seriously. A failure in the system forced astronauts to go back to something much less advanced: bags. Even in the most advanced spacecraft ever built, some problems are still very human. Then came another issue. They couldn't log into their email. Even in deep space, technology still finds a way to frustrate us. After system checks, they fired the engine that would change everything: trans-lunar injection. No turning back. They were now committed to a path known as a free return trajectory, a cosmic loop guided by gravity itself. No engines needed to come home, just physics. As they traveled farther than any human ever had, over 252,000 miles from Earth, the moon grew larger and larger until it filled their entire window. Then came the moment humanity had waited decades for. They crossed to the far side of the moon, a place no human had ever seen with their own eyes. This wasn't the moon we know. No dark patches, no familiar shapes, just endless craters and ancient scars. They even spotted something new, previously unknown impact craters. Imagine that! In 2026, humans are still discovering new features on our closest neighbor. Then, suddenly, silence. The moon blocked all communication. For 40 minutes, Earth heard nothing. No updates, no voices, just 4 humans, alone, behind the moon. And then, signal returned. With it came something breathtaking, an Earthrise, our planet rising over the moon's horizon, just like Apollo 8 Earthrise, but now our generation's version. Coming home is harder than leaving. Reentry. The spacecraft hit the atmosphere at 32 times the speed of sound. Air turned into plasma, temperatures reached thousands of degrees, and once again, communication gone for 6 long minutes. No one on Earth knew if they survived. Until finally, a voice came through. They made it. Parachutes deployed, and in the Pacific Ocean, the capsule touched down safely. This mission wasn't just about going to the moon, it was about proving something, that humanity is ready to go further. Mars, deep space, beyond. So, here's the question. If this is just the beginning, how far are we really willing to go?